Well, hello again. So, every now and again, someone will ask me a question about the lump in my neck, and that is to do with me having issues in being able to express myself freely. And the more that I do that, the more that I'm on my healing journey. So, I've been doing very well lately. And I've come across this a few times. About 3 months ago, first of all, it was a Russian YouTuber, and I came across an Indian YouTuber just a couple of days ago talking about the same thing, and it's finally kicked me into action. So I'm going to make a Russian remedy for thyroid conditions. It's supposed to be good for hyperthyroidism and for hypothyroidism. And what you do is you get walnuts and you get nut crackers, or in my case a hammer, and you break open a nut. And when you open it up, what you find is you find these little things inside. So you've actually got the nut kernel that you eat, but you've got these little bits in between. And this is the healing. And what we're going to do is we're going to make a straightforward tincture of this. And so the recipe is to get 20 walnuts, these thin slivers in between the nut halves that you eat, and pop them into a jar. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add alcohol. You can use vodka, a strong vodka, around about 50% alcohol if you can get it. I'm very fortunate I've got this local alcohol from Spain. So this is something I got quite a number of years ago. And it's been saved and waiting for the moment to become a medicine, which is what it's now going to become. So all I need to do now is to put 500 millilitres, half a litre of this alcohol into these pieces, put the lid on and leave it in a cool dark place for 21 days. And after 21 days I can start to make use of this medicine. And what I would do is I'd have 2 teaspoons of the liquid. So basically the alcohol takes all the valuable healing powers out of the spirit of the walnut, and I drink the liquid. It's just a couple of teaspoons about 10 minutes before the meal, 3 times a day. And you do this for a month, 30 days, and then you have a gap of 10 days, and then you start all over again, get another batch, and have it in exactly the same way, 2 teaspoons, 10 minutes before the meal, for another 30 days, and another 10-day gap, and then the final 30 days. So it's a 3-month, it's a 3-month plus, it's a 4-month program. So I'm embarking on a 4-month program, and I'll be able to start this in 21 days time once I've made it. So I'm going to get on and do that now. And so my next thing is just to get hold of a device for measuring. So I will look around to find one. And I do apologise because I can't find the measuring jug. There it is. Right. And there's another one that I don't need. Right, so this measures in millilitres, 500, perfect. Half a litre, so I'll literally pour half a litre in. That's it. Got a very powerful aroma. There it goes. Lid on it. It's good to use a Kilner jar or any other jar that has got a really nice firm airtight seal. That's really important. Now from my own experience of making tinctures, I would add something, which is what I like to do when I make a herbal tincture of any description, is once a day I just like to give it a shake. And this is actually making use of homeopathic principle called succussion. The act of giving your tincture a shake is actually all about empowering it. So that's something else that you can do if you wish to, or you can follow the traditional instructions and just leave in a cool dark place. I'll put that in the cupboard, and 21 days later. So what I'll do, I'll put a little note, a little post-it onto this jar, and I'll put the date when it's ready so that I know when I can start taking it. Thank you very much. I'll let you know how it all goes.